Hello there. Hello. Hope we're all doing well. While I'm at it, actually, let me just make sure I've got the, Yes, that's what I needed. Hello. I'm on a bus in Kazan, so I'll most likely lurk for a while. That's fine. Good luck with the bus in Kazan. The first berserker. Thank you, Jockey. But Empirical, congratulations on getting first, and, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope that you are doing well, mate. And hello, Chucky. And to anyone else lurking in chat today, hello there. Hello there. The business at hand today is more Tomb Raider Chronicles. With any luck, we might get close to finishing the game, if not finishing the game. Considering I'm probably going to spend a bit of time in this beginning, just chatting portion, talking about the Nintendo Direct, I don't necessarily think we will finish today. You're right, Richie. Oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah, like, what I think I might do, like, if I don't finish the game, I'll just have next Tuesday's stream be finish Chronicles, start Angel of Darkness. What I'll probably do out of stream today is I'll make the scene for Angel of Darkness and get that set up, and then I can just whoop transition over to that. Just do a whoop. However you do that. So. Yeah, that's no worries. But welcome on in, Richie. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, having a good Thursday. We're almost at the weekend. Yes. So, what happened since we last streamed? Well, we had a little tiny thing that happened on Wednesday, which was just a little itty bitty reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, the next big mainline system from Nintendo. Oh boy, that was a 1 hour that just got crammed with stuff, wasn't it? Like they showed off far more games than I thought they were going to show off. They just kept going and going and going. They didn't stop to catch a breath. It was honestly very impressive. I'll be completely honest. It was very, very impressive. Like, where to even begin? I think the main area to begin with the Switch 2 Direct would be, well, the release date and the price. The release date was confirmed for the Nintendo Switch 2 as being June 5th, so basically 2 months from now is when the system will launch. Insane. Insane. Most retailers are opening up their pre-orders on the 8th of April. Smith's Toy Store in the UK and also Argos opened theirs up yesterday and today. As of time of recording and streaming, I seem to have, touch wood, touch all of the wood, I seem to have managed to obtain a pre-order for the Switch 2. Through Argos. So in theory, I should be all fine with my pre-order, and I'll be getting it launch day. I haven't received any messages as yet in regards to the pre-order being cancelled or there being an issue with stock, so I'm crossing my fingers, keeping an eye out for like a week or so until like the normal pre-order date, and then just seeing what comes from that. Hope everyone in chat's doing well, by the way, while I'm ranting away, because I'll probably be doing a lot of that today. Hope everyone's doing alright and you've been having a good week. The price of the system got revealed, so for the UK, for anyone that is looking to buy one, the launch price is $395.99. Honestly, it was cheaper than I was expecting. Like, I was conservative when I estimated it'd probably be about $380. And even then I thought I was lowballing it. I thought it was going to be a fair amount higher. In actuality, I was probably expecting it to be around $425. So the fact that it was about 30 quid under what I was really thinking, I'm pleasantly surprised. I know a lot of people were probably thinking, oh, that's pretty steep for the system, but when you see how it breaks everything down, on what the system is capable of and what it does differently from the Nintendo Switch 1, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, there were so many new things that were brought out for this system, like the mouse control with the Joy-Cons, the fact that the Joy-Cons look bigger and more form-fitting for a giant man hand like mine. The fact that the dock has 4K support, built-in fan, it supports up to 120 FPS, the handheld screen is better and bigger. The Joy-Cons in general, much better for being part of the handheld mode with magnets instead of those, like, massive metal rails that you'd slide them into. I saw 1 or 2 comparison videos on the Nintendo Switch 1 version of games and the Nintendo Switch 2 version of games. I saw one that really stood out to me was Metroid Prime 4. And that looked incredible on the Switch 2 in comparison. Like, it looked great on the Switch 1. On the Switch 2, it looks absolutely insane. I can say with absolute certainty, it looks completely insane. It looks fantastic. And that's just talking about the system in general. There's so much just in terms of the main core stuff that the system does that is just a step above what the Switch 1 did. And I'm very excited to see what Nintendo and other third parties and stuff like that will do with the hardware. Very, very happy about that. They announced stuff like game chat for stuff like it. I think I'll probably just stick to using Discord. For people that don't use stuff like Discord and want like an system way of chatting with other people and friends online, I'm like, fine, sure, it's there, it exists. I would have just preferred Discord integration, but hey. What else? We have games, just games upon games. Mario Kart World looks insane, a fully open world, free roaming Mario Kart game. It's a step in the right direction. Exactly, Richie. It's a step in the right direction. I agree. But yeah, Mario Kart World, a fully open world, free roaming Mario Kart game where all of the courses are interconnected. There's just tons of places to go, things that you can do, a large roster of characters, changing costumes in races. The newer models that they're using for characters look very, very impressive. Yeah, I like the look of Mario Kart World. I don't know if I like the new launch price, good, because Mario Kart World is launching for £75, which is very steep. I don't necessarily know if I will get that at launch, just because that is a lot of money. But it is a great launch game, and I do like Mario Kart, and I do play it a lot, so I'm weighing it up. I might get that. There's a little, like, Nintendo Switch welcome tour game, which is sort of like their own Astrobot, where it's like, oh, you get to explore all different features of the hardware and then play little mini-games that involve using that part of the hardware, which I thought was pretty neat. Bear with me one second, I'm just about to look something up. Oh, that's good, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, so the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, I thought it was going to be like a pack-in game for the Switch 2. It isn't. It's going to be a paid game for anyone that wants to buy it. But looking at it, it doesn't look like it's going to cost that much. Looking here, the price of that for pre-order in Japan is 990 yen. Now, I'm just looking up the conversion rate on that, and that's just over £5. So I would imagine it would launch for about £5 or £6 in the UK. Which, to be honest, I'm not against. It's a fun little tech demo-y game made by Nintendo for the Switch 2 to show you all the features of the new Joy-Cons and the new system and everything that it does differently from the original Switch. A £5, fine. I'm fine paying that. If it was going to be like £10 or over, I'd be like, eh. But if it's like £5, £6, I'll pay it. It's a good little tech demo game for the Switch 2. Shouldn't take that long. Should be a good way of, like, going through all of the hardware and stuff. Considering it's that cheap, I don't know why they just didn't have that as a pack-in game that you could just download for free, but I don't mind. I'll play it. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it would allow me to just play around with all of the all the fun little things on the Switch. Now, bear with me. I am just gonna get the the list of games up from the Switch 2 Direct because it just kept throwing games at me. I was trying to make notes and everything for it, and it just kept going. It just kept going. I was honestly blown away at how many games they were showing off. It was really, really good. So let me give me a sec. It's not that. That's not what I was looking for. Right. Okay. So let me scroll all the way down to what they were doing. Still going. So let's see. Mario Kart World, that was there. We've talked about that. I talked a bit about the Nintendo Switch 2 tour, which is very, very nice. Right, okay, so, other prices here. Donkey Kong Bonanza, which was one of the games that was announced. I'll be getting to that. That's £67 physical. And they actually need launch titles this time. Oh, yeah, no, they threw titles at you. Remasters of Switch 1 games. Third-party titles that people have wanted to come to Nintendo systems. A couple of their own games. They threw games at you. Like, while the original Switch only had, like, maybe, 3 or 4 games at launch, the Switch 2's gonna have, like, 20. It's like, you wouldn't even know where to bloody start with the Switch 2. It's actually insane. Let's see, Switch 2 Nintendo Direct games. That's what I need. I need to get, like, the actual game list up. Yeah, but Nintendo Switch 2, everything announced. Thank you, that's what I need. So, yep. Here we go. So Joy-Con 2s are going to be $90, so probably about 75 quid, I'd imagine. No, 80 quid, it looks like. £80 for... Can't stay, just topped in to get the watch streak, got a friend over, it's my birthday, and so... Oh, no worries, happy birthday for Saturday, Aaron. Happy birthday for Saturday, and thank you for popping in and saying hello. Do take care of yourself. Thank you for popping in the watch streak. Right, okay, so let's just go down the flipping list. Oh god, it just keeps going. Launch games. Here we go. So Mario Kart World, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Those are the 2 big Nintendo-specific titles. Mario Kart's a good launch title because that is a game that most people will want to play. I think they could have done with a big single-player standalone game as well, but oh boy, the third parties are coming in spades for that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Mario Kart World, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Those are the games coming launch day for the Nintendo Switch 2 from Nintendo themselves. All of these games are from Nintendo Switch 2's partners, basically third parties. These are all the games coming launch day from them. Street Fighter 6, Split Fiction, Hogwarts Legacy, for anyone that, likes to play Hogwarts stuff, Hitman World of Assassination, the entire games, that's the campaigns of Hitman 1, 2, and 3 from the recent reboots, the Director's Cut of Yakuza 0, which apparently is going to include new content like new cutscenes and new story beats, the HD remaster of the 3DS JRPG, Bravely Default, which I think is a great JRPG to get on there because I've always wanted to play it and it was always stuck on the 3DS. So I'm happy about that. Lamode and Fickle, welcome on in. Give me a sec. Let me just pop a shout out for Fairly Fickle. For anyone that doesn't already follow Fickle, great retro first time playthroughs. Currently playing Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Do check Fickle out. Fickle is wonderful and a good friend that I have made online. She's awesome. She's awesome. Offering different bundle game, but I'm not too upset about World. Yeah, no, I'm not too upset about World either. By the way, Fickle, you remember that Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour thing? I did a bit of digging on that, because a lot of people thought it was going to be a packing game. It doesn't look like it is, but it's going to be like a very cheap digital game for people that want to like try new fun things with the new Joy-Cons. The launch price in Japan for that digitally is 990 yen, so that's about £5, so you're looking at about $6-7. So it's like a very cheap digital game that you can do that'll just like be like a bunch of tech demo stuff and cool little mini games that'll allow you to use the Joy-Con 2s and stuff. So I'll probably pick that up at launch because it'll be a good way to test out all the new Joy-Cons and all the new features and stuff, because that's a game specifically designed to do all of that. So if you were looking for a very cheap and cheerful game to get launch day, if you plan on picking it up, there's that. Also, as of time of streaming, Fickle, I did manage to find a retailer that was already doing pre-orders for the Switch 2, so I think, fingers crossed, I've got mine. So I should be fine for launch day on June 5th. Most retailers are doing it on the day Nintendo have specified on, what is it? On the 8th, but some retailers have done it already in the UK, so I just jumped on and saw if I could do it. Also, Bowser Big Bean Burrito, or Quad B, as I will call you. Welcome on in. I don't know why you're saying Dad. But hello there. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well and having a good week. It's good to see you. Always good to see familiar name in chat. I haven't had time to look at it yet. Yeah, no, I just got it by happenstance. A friend DM'd me and just said they're live on a UK retailer called Argos. So I just had a look. It said they were available. I just got it. Whether they'll turn around and say that we can't fulfill it because we don't have enough stock, time will tell. But fingers crossed, everything's fine. Then I'm getting it launched down June 5th. So yeah, for you Undertale fans, Deltarune Chapters 1 through 4, that's coming on launch day as well. So you're going to get a lot of fun with Deltarune there. We've got Civilization 6 for all you Sid Meier's fans. Survival Kids, which looks like a survival sort of life sim kind of thing. Doesn't really interest me, but there you go. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, that's a game from Capcom. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, if you're a big puzzle fan, you like Puyo Puyo. There's that for you. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, for anyone that's a Rune Factory fan. Nobunaga's Ambition. Fast Fusion, which is like an F-Zero style racing game that'll be launching digitally. Excited for that. Fortnite, because of course Fortnite is. Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer, for anyone that wants to relive the original Ridge Racer. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd probably pick that up if it's pretty cheap. And then the last launch day game from Nintendo Switch planners is the Ultimate Edition of Cyberpunk 2077. Everything I just talked about there is coming day one for the Switch 2. So for people that want a decent amount of games, you got a lot there. But wait, there's more, because also launch day on the Nintendo Switch 2, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack subscription, you also get to play GameCube games. They are launching the GameCube section of Nintendo Switch Online on launch day for the Switch 2 as well, as an exclusive thing for the Switch 2. So the launch day games for that will be The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2 and F-Zero GX, which are fantastic games to come from day one. Other games that they announced that will be coming at later dates is games like Super Mario Sunshine, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which is an ungodly expensive game. So whenever that comes, anyone that likes strategy games or wants to deal with a fun little like strategy RPG, play Path of Radiance, because there is no way you are playing that on an original GameCube because it is ungodly expensive. I was lucky I got mine for a not exorbitant rate. Play it on Switch Online. You'll love it. If you like strategy games, if you like RPGs, I think you'll love Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It is my favourite Fire Emblem game. Like, yeah, do that. Also, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Colosseum were announced for it. Chibi Robo, which is a very fun game. A lot of stuff there. Lot of stuff there. So all that was launch day stuff, which, holy guacamole, there is a lot there. A lot there indeed. I'm very excited. But let's talk about other games that have been announced as coming to the Switch 2 this year or early next. but, you know, we don't have release dates or anything for them. Or we do, but it's not launch day. So, buckle up, because there's even more. There is even more. So, we have Elden Ring is coming to Switch 2. Hades 2 is coming to Switch 2. Demon X Machina Titanic Scion, that's coming 5th of September. That was I think a third-party game that was an exclusive for the Switch. This looks like it's going to be the same for the Switch too. A mech-style game. I'm excited to try it because I didn't get a chance to play the original Demon X Machina. The Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 HD remasters. Madden and EA Sports FC for anyone that likes esports. Project 007, so the new James Bond game that will be coming from IO Interactive. They will be releasing that. Very excited. I love James Bond. I'm all there for that. Borderlands 4 is coming to the Switch 2. WWE 2K and NBA 2K are coming to the Switch 2. Enter the Gungeon 2 will be coming to the Switch 2. Starseeker Astronomer Expeditions, that's coming 2026. I don't know much about that. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, that is the first part of the 7 Remake trilogy. That is going to be coming to the Switch 2. Hollow Knight Silk Song was in a little splash screen there, and that was confirmed in the Switch 2 Direct as being a 2025 title, so by the sounds of it, we're getting it this year. When abouts? I don't know. But it said 2025, so we're sticking to it. Let's see. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, that's coming 27th of August 2025. Goodnight Universe, 2 Point Museum, they're coming this year. Witchbrook is coming winter. Wild Heart S is coming 25th of July. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is coming this winter. Star Wars Outlaws is coming to the system. Shadow Labyrinth is coming 18th of July. Raido Remastered, which is basically Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, that is coming 19th of June. Also, Nico! We need to wait until we know when GTA 6 is coming out, as everyone is scared of announcing their game alongside it. Very true, very true. But you pre-ordered it as well. Am I right in saying you pre-ordered it through Argos, Nico? Because that's where I pre-ordered mine from. And from the looks of it, it went through all fine. It went through Argos. Yes, I did the same. My eldest brother did the same as well. We all went through Argos, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's fine there. I'm very excited for that. I'm just literally going through all the games announced and everything, Nico. And also, Aaron, welcome on in as well. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well there. Welcome on into the stream. It's good to see you. And it's good to see you as well, Nico. Yeah, like before I continue on with the games list, Nico, have you seen the amount of games that are coming launch day on the Switch 2? Nintendo and the third parties are firing on all cylinders, because there is some big games coming launch day. You're planning on picking up MK World and a Pro Controller. I'm definitely going to pick up a Pro Controller. Ridge Racer as well, yeah, that's also coming launch day. I'm planning on picking up a Pro Controller. Mario Kart World I am thinking of for sure. The one I'm really on the lookout for is the Bravely Default HD Remaster, because I have always wanted to play Bravely Default. So that is the one that I'm really keeping an eye on. But yes, Lamode, join us. Join us, Lamode. But yeah, back to the games list here. So also we're getting No Sleep for Kaname Date, the I, the Somnium Files game. That's coming 25th of July 2025. Reanimal, I don't know much about. Tamagotchi Plaza, it's a life sim with Tamagotchi. Human Fall Flat 2. Human Fall Flat is hilarious, so that's probably a game that I'll be buying for sure. And also Professor Layton, The New World of Steam. That is also going to be a Switch 2 game and coming this year. All very exciting stuff. But when you think that's it, there's more. There's even more, because we also got a Nintendo multiplayer game using the 2 Joy-Cons in mouse mode to control wheels on a wheelchair. There's a wheelchair basketball game coming called Dragon Drive, which I think looks like a really fun way to use the Joy-Cons and show what you can do with them. I'm probably going to pick that up if it's cheap enough, because I think it'll be a very fun basketball game. I think that's really, really cool. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, for anyone that likes Hyrule Warriors and likes the whole Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom style, that is going to be coming this winter. I love Dynasty Warriors, so a new Hyrule Warriors way up my street. It's way up my street. I'm, you know, very excited. It looks fun, but I'm good. It doesn't have the Nintendo polish. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I do like, though, that this drag and drive game is sort of like inclusivity, you know? It's like a game that represents a lot of, like, wheelchair athletes that are doing, like, wheelchair basketball and stuff. I think that's really, really cool. Well, people would want it if it wasn't so dark and okay when you score. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Like, it needs a bit more of a punch to it. The Duskbloods. Right, now, this is a game that was kind of something that took a lot of people aback. Because it's like this gothic vampire PvPvE game, which basically means player versus everyone, from software game. And just like, you know, if you're big into, you know, gothic vampire stuff and from software games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, it might be something up your alley. It's got more of an online element to it, but overall it's like, you know, full-on from software feeling, from software gameplay. Coming in 2026, but the thing that really took people aback, and me especially, was that it's not just a game that's coming to the Switch 2 from Software. It's an exclusive for the Nintendo Switch 2. You're only going to be able to play it on Switch 2. Whether for a limited amount of time or just completely in the generation, I don't know. But regardless, that's a huge get for Nintendo because, online or not, it is a game a lot of people will play. A lot of people are big From Software players. They will buy the system to play that. I can guarantee you. Whether it's online or not. So I think that's a huge get there. For any of you that knew about the old Kirby racing game that was on the GameCube, Kirby Air Ride, there is a sequel to that, Kirby Air Riders, coming later in 2025, developed by Super Smash Bros. Director Masahiro Sakurai. So if you know Sakurai's work and you know what he's capable of, then Kirby Air Riders is definitely one to keep an eye out on, because Sakurai has a lot of good history with most games he touches. So I'm super excited to see what Kirby Air Riders is all about. Also, I was the same, Nico. I thought it was either Bloodborne 2 or a new Castlevania. It was neither, but it was still very cool. So I was happy for it. And then the big show closer for the newer games coming out from Nintendo, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Person who's wondering how they got into this mess, they own a part of Kadokawa, owns the license of Bloodborne, have the absolutely most no-brainer game that they could make, and yet here we are. The world works in a mysterious way, Nico. The world works in a mysterious way. But yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza. So this is going to be the big game for the second month of Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Kart World is there for June. Donkey Kong Bonanza is there for July. That is launching on Thursday, July 17th. And this looks to be a big open world 3D platformer playing as Donkey Kong, which, by the way, his new... the new design looks incredible. So animated, so fun. I love the new look of Donkey Kong. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I'm there for that. Like you say, Nico, it is a hype machine for me. I am getting that. The big selling point with that game as well is it looks like most of the environments in the game are going to be destructible. So you can traverse a lot of these worlds however you want, because as Donkey Kong, you can just rip the environment to shreds. Which I think is insane. I think that's going to be absolutely grand. But when you think it's done, we have one last little wrinkle in the tail. One last little wrinkle in the tail, because Nintendo also announced in the Direct that some Nintendo Switch games will be getting completely updated and revamped Nintendo Switch 2 versions that won't just be giving you loading time and frame rate improvements with the Switch 2 hardware. They're adding a lot more onto that. And there's a few games coming, I think launch day. I'm pretty sure most of these are launch day. Yeah, like the 4 that got announced that are already games out on the Switch 1, they are launch day games. So you'll be getting these as well. So, there's an updated version of Super Mario Party Jamboree that also contains a new mode that involves the new Nintendo Switch 2 camera. and microphones, so some more minigames to do with that. I think that's pretty cool for anyone that anyone that likes Mario Party and doesn't mind doing stuff like that. It should be a little fun. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is getting an updated version that also contains a brand new set of levels DLC pack. I'll probably double dip because I really liked Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I will probably play that again. I'm not gonna lie. Abdullah, welcome on in. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I'm just recapping the Switch 2 Direct. I hope you're doing well as well. Sure, I can 100% Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom again. Why not? Yep, because we're also getting Nintendo Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that not only give you enhanced frame rate and enhanced, resolution. Also, they give you the use of Switch 2's HDR technology, which that's another Switch 2 hardware feature I didn't talk about. It has HDR, so you've got a massive amount of color fidelity, which I think is amazing. Which the Switch 2, by the way, has 256 gigabytes of internal storage. Thank God that, it's internal storage that isn't, minute. It should last you for more than 2 games. Thank God. Let me just get back to it. So, yeah, what's also cool about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is that the Nintendo, the price of everything will increase, especially games, so buy anything you want now or as soon as possible. Yeah, see, for me, yeah, I know that the whole tariff thing is putting things in a whole state of business, but, I'll buy what I can afford. An Apple Arcade Katamari game? Oh, wow. That's very bizarre. I mean, cool. For anyone that plays on Apple Arcade, they get to play new Katamari. That's cool. But yeah, I know that the whole tariff thing is probably going to throw things out of whack for a lot of countries. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see as it goes along. Like I say, I'll buy what I can afford and play what I can afford. The whole thing hasn't really changed with me. But yeah, what's also cool with the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is that it also uses the Nintendo Switch app to, allow you to navigate to shrines and different optional collectibles within the world of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which is cool. But what's also interesting about the functionality with the Nintendo Switch app, which I didn't know, it also contained these things called voice memories. So they've added extra voice acting to the game, so it's like you get auxiliary material as you go through the game. You get extra story beats, extra voice acting from all of the actors, like the people that play Princess Zelda and some of the main characters from Tears of the Kingdom, and narrating more and more story beats and all that. It's very, very impressive. I was very, very excited about that. Katamari Damacy Rolling Ride. Oh god, hang on, turn that sound off. Yeah, that looks like Katamari for sure. It's not like they've even made too many reservations to do with Apple Arcade. It literally just looks like Katamari Damacy. It's Katamari Damacy made for Apple Arcade. Cool! I think that's neat. The king is a streamer, he is. He is indeed. I'm super happy about that. That's pretty cool. Let me see here. Got both Power games on PS4 and one on PS. Yeah. But yeah. So Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like Richie. Like Richie, you've nailed it on the head. Honestly, I'll probably double dip and play it again. The funny thing is that people that have already tried the Switch 2 out, played the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and they said, I can't believe how much better it feels to play on Switch 2. And that alone sold me. It's just like, yep, no, I'll play it again. I'll play it again. I'll do it. That's happening for me. There will also be a Switch 2 edition of Metroid Prime 4, which will be able to play in up to 120 FPS. which is insane. Think about that. A Nintendo system is saying, if you want, you can play this game in 120 frames per second. What world are we living in? It's madness. I've never even thought that Nintendo would utter the term 120 FPS in my damn life. They also no pricing grid. Yeah, well, I've seen it. I've seen it that like the Mario Kart World's £75 and Donkey Kong Bonanza's 67 or something for the UK. Like I always knew it would be, and I knew that whole world economic situation would be a factor in it. I always expected it, so I'm not bothered. At the end of the day, like the price will be what it'll be. Can't really control it. Like I say, just gonna play what I can afford, and that's, you know, that's it. But yeah, that's all the main stuff for the Switch 2. That's all the main stuff for the Switch 2. So I'm excited for the system. I've got my pre-order in. Pretty much have every Nintendo game 20% off pre-orders. Yeah, no, I have no doubt that they will. I have no doubt that they will. I think that's very much going to happen. You know, a lot of retailers will probably still follow their own models when it comes to pre-orders and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I've got the pre-order in. I'm getting it for launch day, all being well. So I am excited. I'm excited to give it a good time. Just double checking a couple things. And then we should be good to go. Right. But yeah, now that's pretty much everything to do with the Switch 2. So let's actually move away from the Switch 2 and all the talk of prices and stuff like that in games, and let's actually move to the business at hand for today, which is Tomb Raider. Right over here. I just need to connect the controller up and then we can start. So let me just put the headphones in. And we're back at the old mill. So last we left off, we've been doing the Young Lara levels, where I can't attack or anything in this. So we're basically avoiding enemies in that. So we'll see how we do.
Who is this that stands before me? The first to visit me in my prison 700 years past.
700 years? All alone in a barn? Oh, those winter nights must have just flown by.
Silence, ignorant heretic, or I behead you.
Hope the sound's alright and in sync, by the way.
Leave him be.
For the child has spirit. But what is that when this island is littered with the bones of holy men? My gift to them for their spirit in obstructing me from claiming my rightful inheritance.
And this inheritance, I would wonder, would be some way to explaining why you're walking and breathing when you should be gone long past.
The inheritance is the gift of eternal life, contained within an ancient scroll, concealed by the dullard abbot and his cohorts. A scroll which
That was on
draws
BB.
forth
Looks like it.
pale demon blood through my veins. I am no longer man. I am 1 foot in earth, and 1 foot above the gaping abyss of Hades.
So why stay on the island? Came for a holiday and fell in love with the scenery.
Hold your yapping tongue, for want I clip it. Boils and plagues plaster over this island and its treacherous inhabitants, for it was They and their pox-ridden abbot who plotted to incarcerate me in this dungeon hole for an eternity. I, Vladimir Kalita, who worshipped in the first Kremlin, who butchered the Swedes under Nevsky on
Wait,
the banks
he's
of the
Russian?
River Neva, incarcerated
Then why is he in Ireland?
prison of flowing water.
Running water? You're trapped here by running water?
Demons cannot cross running water.
Indeed, the abbot's final trick before I was transformed. And you shall find a way to shore up this stream, or your holy man shall be opened up and gutted like livestock.
He was conscious. At no point did he just try and run. At no point did he just try and run. And of all things, trapped by running water. How lame can that get? Okay, we need to find a way to stop him. And to do that, we're going to have to get the water running first. So, we're going to have a little look around. I think that's the old mill. Do I actually have to go into it? He's related to that witch from the Wizard of Oz. I've actually never seen or read anything to do with Wizard of Oz, so I actually don't get that reference. Oh, for God's sake. Old mill. Might be trouble here. Probably. Probably. Then again, it's a Tomb Raider game. There's always trouble. Things are never cushy in a Tomb Raider game, are they, Aaron? Also, I think I was supposed to... Oh, I think I might have to make a jump. Can I make that jump? I'm trying to think, can I... No, no, I cannot make that jump. Got 20 minutes to the ad. But I hope everyone's doing well and's had a good week. Hope you've all been doing well, keeping well, and life and all that been going well. Why is there a cage here? Oh. Hope work and life and things have been going well for everyone. It is always good to see you guys in stream. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, I can't go down here. The cage is for wrestling matches. If only it was. What the hell is that? Like a sea hag or something? I feel like I need to come back here. Did you watch the best wrestling gameplay ever that I posted on your Discord? I had a look at bits of it. It was pretty funny. I replied to the post. Yeah, it was cool. It was neat. going in? Let's go down this way. I don't know if I should have done this. I get the feeling I probably shouldn't have. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, piss. Right. Okay, I think... Okay. The original video is long gone. I said, oh, cool. I mean, if it's something you find funny and you like going back to, then it's probably a good thing that you managed to save it. Right, okay, can I get down here? I think I got it. That was a secret. Bollocks. Hang on, just gonna check a couple things. I'll be right with you. Alright. Right. Let's continue on. So this was the way to the old mill. So I need something in there to distract this sea hag. Well, I need something. Obviously, my day's been pretty busy, mainly just with work and that. It's been a very hectic one for me. I am glad to have the rest of the day off and just focus on some stuff I enjoy, like, you know, this. Video games and the like. I am very much happy with that. I'm a bit of a loss here. Can I get up there? Hey, Mia, you alright? Welcome on in. Hope that you are doing well. Welcome on into the stream. Pleasure to see you. Okay, yeah, that does just set me on fire. Oh, and that's just a secret. I don't even need that. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Mia. Welcome on into the stream. Pleasure to see a familiar face in a new surrounding. How has your week been, my friend? What am I doing? Question of the day. What am I doing? Oh Jesus. Hey, hang on. Can I open this door? I don't think I can. No. Well, it's a pleasure to see you, Mia. It's a pleasure to see you. It's good to have you around these parts. So can I? No, I can't open that cage. So I clearly need an item for that cage. Nicholas Cage. Well, Only question is, what blooming item do I need? Ugh. Bugger. Right, so that goes to an area that has a secret. And I would imagine that this would lead over there. Right, I'm getting the sense that there is likely a secret or an item somewhere that I'm probably missing. Because there's this here as well. I'll be honest, it is actually confusing me. Right, okay. So I can't just jump over there because I'll just hit the ceiling and bonk my head. There's no items under there. I'll just get attacked by the sea hag. Going through here just takes me to a secret. I think the level design for this one is a little bit obtuse again. Exciting, because it gives me the opportunity to like actually think about a lot of this level and see where it can lead. But I am just a trifle confused. Oh God. So, there's nothing here. So it just takes me through here. Right. So that tells me there's something probably on the other side that I need to get. Or... Oh, hello. Can I roll through here? No, I cannot. So I can't roll through any of these rushing water paths. Can't open this door, so I need to remove the rushing water to get him in. I think I need to get up there. But however, would I do that? I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Or not. Now, can I maybe jump there through the windows? Like, use those as platforms to get there? Is that something I can do? Right, I'm not going to pull up the guide yet, because I feel like I can figure this out. I just need to do a bit more exploring and just actually think about the environment. So that just slides me down here. So I can't go back to the beginning. So everything I need is in this part of the level. I feel like here, though, there's probably just like a platform or an opening or somewhere that I'll need to go to that'll let me progress with the level. I do love this feature, by the way, that, lets you switch between the classic and modern graphics. Because, surprisingly, it actually has help. There's things that, like, I didn't notice on classic graphics that I've noticed on modern, and things in modern that I've noticed on classic that I couldn't find on modern. So I do like changing around between the graphic styles sometimes, because it surprisingly does help. One, two, three are in Humble Bundle, so I'm excited. Oh, but definitely, Mia. They're if you don't mind the classic Tomb Raider style and like, it's a bit slow-paced and methodical in the platforming and that. They're great games. I particularly love 1 and 2. 3 is very difficult, but if you can get used to it, it's actually fairly good. But no, they're all great games. I didn't know you were interested in Tomb Raider. Yeah, I can definitely recommend them. The 4, 5, 6 trilogy is definitely more difficult, I would say. I think one of the first PC games. Oh right, I was gonna say of all the games you could have as one of your firsts. I mean, you've certainly gone and been thrown to wolves with that one, because oh boy, that is quite the first game to have. Can I? Is that I'm just gonna slide off? I'm just gonna slide off, so I can't do it on that. But I'm gonna say if you want any game that'll season you into a pro gamer, like bloody hell. Flipping Tomb Raider, mate. Flipping Tomb Raider. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I played Tomb Raider 2 a lot as a kid back in the day, but I could barely get past the 2nd level. I was absolutely abysmal at Tomb Raider. Absolutely terrible. Why is this here? This is what's getting me. There's this, but there's also here. This grey or something. I feel like this means something to the puzzle. Just to catch you up to speed, Mia, what we're doing is... So there's basically a sea hag in this lake here, and I need to steal a coin from them. In order to do that, I think what I'm supposed to do is trap them in this cage. And I think I need an item to do that. Only problem is, I don't know what item, and I don't know where to find it. So that's the general idea of what we're doing right now. About Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza, PC playing will turn you into... Yeah, I mean, Die Hard Trilogy on the PS1's a very hard game sometimes, so you're not wrong. It'll probably turn you into a bit of a pro, for sure. Let me see, if I go classic graphics, is that going to reveal anything in the lighting? Okay, there's the Sea Hag. Let's see if I try and steal something from him. If I just go to this cutscene here. Oh, okay. So I can steal something from them. I just need to swim past them at a certain time. Right. Okay. I think we're getting the puzzle here. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 and Humble Bundle, that's really good. I wonder how much that Humble Bundle will cost. Cause that's a pretty good deal for sure. If I can... Right. Got it. Got it, and just double checking. I have it. Yes, silver coin. That's a very interesting puzzle where, like, actually... Oh, shit. She's following me. I don't like that. No thanks for that. Here we go. That's one of the first Tomb Raider puzzles I've seen where actually progressing with it relates to an enemy and them having to be in a certain place so you can sneak by, pick something up, and then leave. That's actually very interesting. Because you don't see many Tomb Raider puzzles that do that. And then I've locked them in this cage, which is going up there. Interesting. Bye-bye, bot. And the little gremlin creatures are eating them. Okay. Now, I feel like I should be able to platform over there now, maybe. Before I go, though, was there anything in that hag's cave that I might be able to use that I can pick up as well? I don't think there was, but can never hurt to check. Well, I can go up here. Hello. Hello. Aha! In the old mill itself. We're making progress, folks. We're making progress. Ooh. So I can't go through here. Swim back. Flipping fixed camera angles. This isn't Resident Evil. Bloody sort it out. Jeez, man. There we go. Ads in 2 minutes, everyone. 2 minutes. When that's done, I will pop you on BRB, and I'll be sure to use that time to self-care and all that good stuff and get some water. As I do, I would encourage all of you to do the same. What has this accomplished? Ah! I see. So, I think... Oh, hello! Oh, that's cool! I've been swinging on monkey bars, and then we'll just swing through. Oh god, bats! Oh god, no. No, no, no. No thank you. No oh. What? Oh, I've got a snooze. I'll actually pop that snooze. Right, adds in 6 minutes now. Right, let's do that again. I don't like bats. Bats are not nice. Go. There we go. That's super fun. Did this achieve anything? Oh, hello. I think it did. Sneaky, sneaky. And then... Aha! Ouch. That was not what I meant to do. I needed to do... this. Aha! And that opened the... Yep, got it. I'm following. I'm following what I'm supposed to do. And then doing that should get me into the mill to stop the running water. Ah, there we go. The water stopped running on that side. I love these little Tomb Raider puzzles. They're really fun. How, like, you see the little things you do in the environment, like, really changing how everything works and is laid out. I've always found that really interesting in Tomb Raider games. Even with, like, the lazier ones. I just love that, where you can see how the environment all changes. Really fun. So, I need to go out here and go into... Where are we going? Here. And this should give me what I need. Oh. Has it literally brought me back? Oh, no, this is the other side of the mill. Is it? Or is it? Or have I literally just gone to the exact same place? Yeah, no, I've gone to the exact same place. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I've done. Yeah. I have literally, I think, just walked around in a circle. I think I was supposed to leave that way. Oopsie doopsie. Josh made a poopsie. Right. So, if I go back... In fact, before I do anything, let me save. In fact, because the ad is close and I've just got past that part, I will pop you on BRB now and play the ad. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes, so make sure to do self-care, stretch, all that good stuff for yourselves. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. I will be right back, and we'll continue on with the old mill and get to the end of the island portion of the game. Very excited. Hello there, everyone. Welcome on back. Welcome on back. Good to have you. Thanks for sticking through the ads. We shall continue on with the Old Mill. As I say, at the rate we're going, I don't really necessarily see myself finishing the game today, but I'll give it a damn good try. There we go. But the gameplay was a bit out of sync there. Right, so we've stopped the running water on that side, which is nice. Is the water still running on this side? No, it is not. So I imagine where I need to go now is over here. Yes. I really like these island levels. I know there's some people that really don't like the islands. I've quite liked them. I like the more supernatural element to them, and I like that it's Young Lara, so you have to really rely on your puzzle-solving skills than anything else. You can't really just brute force it with guns. I've quite liked these levels. I do see what people say when it's like, it doesn't feel like a Tomb Raider game, because it is a bit too, you know, supernatural. Oh no, it's ghosts, and things like that. So I do understand that sentiment. But I don't know, I quite like it myself. Right. So I need to go over here. And then jump over here. Jump over here. Jump over here. And then I need to jump over there, I think. Ah! I think I had the right idea there. The HD remasters of this, by the way, have done a fantastic job. I have absolutely loved the remastering job. Games look brilliant. And I've loved, especially with this latest generation, we've had a lot of these HD remasters and re-releases and bringing back of old classics. I've loved it. Like, because there's so many retro games I've missed out on, or that have arguably their best playing versions in these last few years. And it's been so good to get a lot of them and play them and give them a proper go. Because if it wasn't for these remasters, I might not have given a proper go to Tomb Raider 1 through 6. So I'm very happy that now I can. So let me save here, because I think what I'm... Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I need to see if I can actually make the jump. Yes! Made it. Come on. Bingo! We have a wheel. Sweet. Look, give me a sec. I'm just gonna check the stream preview on my phone. Let me just mute.
Freedom for the first time in an aeon. Do you not now fear me? For you have served your purpose well, holy man. And for this, should I exercise mercy as a god might?
Now, that'd be nice, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yes.
You're not holding your breath, are you?
And secure for you a fate worse than death.
No, this sounds fine.
You pass beyond this world. Heaven shall no longer welcome you, for you have released a demon.
Where I went to the bathroom and took him out. God, for God's sake, I'm below.
Feckless lesser demons as yourself.
I don't need to know, mate. I don't need to know.
Father!
Ah, a child. I shall snuff out her life as a candle.
Last thing I need to know about is your bloody bathroom habits.
From the library.
Christopher. Verdelet.
How is this? I move to strike, and yet cannot.
You've done well, girl. And before you ask, I'll tell you. The book you've got, I myself was looking for it, but as I couldn't find it, assumed you had it. And lucky you did.
But how?
If you name a demon, you have power over him. And you named him. It's your shout, Lara.
For this you shall burn for eternity. I shall drown you in a mire of your own entrails before I squeeze.
Be quiet.
What do you reckon we get out of this godforsaken place and go and get a nice cup of tea with Winston? Almost forgot. Would you be wanting to wave goodbye to our little friend?
Back to where you belong.
And he's gone.
And you'll have learnt a few valuable lessons from that, I'd be thinking.
You'd be thinking right, Father.
Her curiosity was eventually her failing.
The path she chose was the path she loved. And for this, we should celebrate, not grieve. Although I fear for von Croy, pursuing his inner demons, driven half to madness in his quest for her final resting place, he will not find peace in himself until this is complete.
So Von Croy's looking for Lara in the wreckage.
Ah, the infamous trophy room. And you will be doing the acrobatics.
I assume that's
to enter
guilt
Winston?
taking over.
Miss Croft did enjoy her little games. And here it is, gentlemen. The artifact which led to
She's the main character, Abdullah.
Miss Croft and von Croy, ending ultimately in this terrible business.
Okay, Miss Croft, I'm presuming by the lack of communication.
The hell is
you're in
this?
position, facing the Von Croy Industries building, right? Containing our little prize, the Iris?
Affirmative.
Right. Now this is what you're good at, yeah? Time to switch roofs.
Switch roofs. Easy to say from the ground floor. Wouldn't you agree?
Come on now, stiff up a lip, top hole and all that. Time to get hip with Zip.
Gone.
Zip. Oh god, this is what they did with Zip? Because I remember him from Legend, an an Underworld, but
You there, Laura?
good god.
Croft, you getting this?
Blimey.
Jeez,
Nope.
now that was a blast. What the hell happened?
Never mind, Yankee. I'm going in. I'm in.
Okay, now let's see what you can do. Follow the vent to the main corridor. You come in at the 13th floor. Unlucky for some.
Unlucky for them. Any welcome party?
That's your job, girl. I ain't no X-ray vision superhero.
I'd noticed the last bit.
Ooh, you are so sharp you're gonna cut yourself. Just remember.
Alright,
the
Zip's
less
annoying me.
attention, the better. You dig?
Thanks.
You
but that
dig?
thought had crossed my mind.
Jesus.
Just making sure you're on the ball, lady.
Enough talk. Contact me if you see anything.
God's sake, Cole.
That girl has got one bad
You
habit.
hung on her backside far too much. God's sake. Right, okay. So we're in a futuristic-y place now. I have a rifle. I can have it silenced or not silenced. Very nice. I have a headset that allows me to look through, like, binoculars. Okay. Cool. 3 small, 1 large medipack, HK gun silencer, sniper mode, burst mode, rapid mode. It's called Zip because everyone wants to zip his mouth. That I could believe. So sniper I would assume, so that's single bullet, burst fire, and then rapid's just using it as a machine gun. Fair enough. Right, onwards we go. Okay. This is probably a good start. The boss is not dead yet, but I've gotten very close a few times now, but I'm being an adult and making dinner first.
Whoa, baby. I'm getting too much of that. Looks like the Hulk on steroids.
You want to tell me what it's doing here?
Very smart of you,
Couldn't be
Jockey.
sure.
Proud of
I
you.
hear that BCI is working on some new suit for the military.
VCI? What the hell is that?
And that, sure as mom's apple pie, ain't no civilian protection.
Can't argue with that. And the guns?
Well, my picture ain't all that clear.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Low frequency laser
Yeah, I'm very excited for
limited range.
the Switch 2 to arrive.
And they'll have to take you out in a plastic sack.
I get the picture.
Right, well that's great. Right, I think... Give me a sec. Let me go the other way. I will say I like the cat suit. Very, oh, Right, I went the wrong way. Let me go this way. Let me go this way and see what's up here. It might just lead me to enemies, but I want to make sure. So from the looks of it, with all the lasers and everything, I would imagine this level is a stealth level.
Woo! You get a spider dropping there, and it's poof.
Find me some way to turn this off.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm on the case.
What I have to work with.
Don't knock it, lady. I'm your eyes and ears.
Shut up, Zip.
More of those and less of the lip would be preferable.
Right, okay, so how many... so it gives me 36 every single time. I think they were talking about the VCR. Oh, yes, VCR. There has been a lot of cutscenes already. I've barely gone anywhere in this level. Can I get through here? Hang on. Can I get in the feeling I wasn't supposed to do that? Right. Before I do anything, just tell him to zip it up instead of shut up. Yeah, funny. Right, okay. Hang on. So, can I stealth attack him? No, I can't. Can I just snipe him then? That did it. I got him. I don't know if that was how I was supposed to do it, but I did it that way, so... Although, I may now be trapped. Possibly. Unless... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay. Oh, shit! Hello. Right, let me just... save. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of saving in these levels. What? Why? For what reason? Oh. Oh good, I have to deal with timed lasers as well. Hurry, 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 hurry. Lara, for God's sake, woman! Hurry, 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 h Sweet! A door that I cannot open. Right. Well, that's not good. And can I shoot this from this side? No, I can't. Okay. Worth a try. Can I? Ooh. Right, okay, so... Can I... Right. Okay, that wasn't the answer. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I knew immediately as I started doing that that wasn't gonna work. Right, that's not good. Right, okay. There's no action indicator here, so I feel like I've done some stuff in the wrong order. So, let me go back to this one. And go this way instead. Let me just remove that save. And do it from this side. Because I feel like I'm supposed to open that door first, maybe. Okay. And jump. Sweet. Very box standard, very simple. So let's go this side. What do we got here? Okay, we've got a bunch of shelves. Maybe I can find a key or something. Or some ammo. Ammo will be helpful. Like that. Hopefully I can find a lot of ammo. Nothing on this one. Small med pack. Can always use those. Can I open that door? And a hammer. Just a hammer. I can use a hammer for something. Right, let's go the opposite way then. No, 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 no! That's a good thing I just got one. I don't really keep up with movies too much, if I'm going to be honest, Abdullah. Movies don't really, I don't really do much with movies, personally. One day I probably will. for the time being, a lot of my main focus has been around the video game scene. If there's a movie coming out, like I see a trailer for, that I'm like, oh, that looks good, then I'll go see it, but... Lately, no. There's not been anything that's been... pulling me in, or anything like that. Nothing that's really caught my eye. Hang on. So, nothing here. That was just a secret. So, all of this was for naught. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. I said wait for it. The catsuit look is very good. I will admit. In fact, what other costumes do I get here? I can't remember. Catsuit 2? What's catsuit 2? Oh, they just give me the gun holsters without actually having the guns. That's lame. Right. Gradually move on over. There we go. Hello? I do not remember this. Oh, they added security measures onto this floor because someone spotted me. Oh no. Oh, flipping hell. Oh. So it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Thunderbolts, not seen anything on, not interested, personally. Press Deadpool PS3 and Wolverine PS3 is gonna you'll be rolling on the floor watching Deadpool. Yeah, I've seen Deadpool Wolverine. I have seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Good film. I enjoyed it. Right. Okay. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a... Why? It was a good time. I enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. For what it was.
You get a spider dropper there. Oh,
I need some way to turn this off.
Don't get your...
Excuse me? How the hell did that kill me? I think I needed to be closer to the doll. Probably. Right, let me just save here.
you get a
Woo! Yeah, thanks, Ed.
Find me some way to turn this off.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm on the...
Why do you have to say it like that? That worked. Can I just kill him with the hammer? I'm curious.
No.
No, I can't. Got him. Oh, shit. Right, okay. So, I need to... Is there anything over there? It'd be great to find out if you could jump over there, Lara. That'd be helpful. Can you do that for us, love? Can you do that? I can't even jump over there. Right, fine. I like the boots. Did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. So I'm just going to do that again. I just did it again. Oh. I realised I didn't need to load for that one, but I just wanted to. Ugh. Nose is itching. Right, there we go. So what's down here? Oh. It's the iris. It's literally where I've been. Oh. I get it. I get it. So I am supposed to go this way. Right, so we're back here again. But I enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a good film. I am very entertaining, very funny. No, can't do it from here. Bollocks. Right, I wonder, is there something I'm supposed to do from here? Because it's giving me bullets. So is there something I'm supposed to shoot here? Quite possibly. No. I can't do anything from here. Anything down there? No. I honestly don't know. Why is this pipe jutting out here? I feel like there's a reason for this. And there's this door here. I am very confused. Hang on, I think I need to pull up the guide for this one, because this is a very very complicated one. Let me see. So it's the 13th floor. Let's store and store. So I've got all that. That's fine. Under the fan. So I've done that. And below. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, right. Okay. I have been hoodwinked. I have been hoodwinked. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the lovely view of Lara's arse. I needed that. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Oh, wait, no, don't do that, Lara. Jesus. We're having slight teething issues. Okay. Roll. Thank you. Right. So back here. I now know what I need to do. Oh, it's the secret. I don't even need this. What was the point of that? Right, okay. So I don't need that, because that's a secret, and I've missed most of them anyways, so the secrets are kind of meaningless to me. So, let's go back. I did get the hammer, didn't I? I did. So I've done all that. You're not... Hey, Piggy, you alright, mate? Welcome on in. Hope that you are having a good week. Good to see you as always, mate. Alright, I'm gonna save here. This is things people should learn about Tomb Raider. Save copiously. Save often. Never stop saving. Always be saving. And you, not too bad, mate. Oh god, there we go. There we go. I'm not doing too bad. Very excited after the Nintendo Direct that we had recently. I fingers crossed, I've got my pre-order all in, and it's been going pretty well. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. There's a lot of trial and error with this. So I need. Yes, thank you. Okay, we've seen you before. So I'm supposed to use this. Because of, yeah. Proper hype, mate. Also, the game prices are a bit meh, but I've got a couple games that I'm on the eye out for that shouldn't be, like, exorbitantly expensive, so I'm like, I should be good for launch. Oh! It just brings me here anyways. So I was supposed to go to this area all along. God, I love Tomb Raider, man. I love Tomb Raider. Just sort of loops you back around and everything. Amazing. Right, let me pull up this guide again. But yeah, what I'm about to say, I don't know if you're much of a Nintendo guy, Piggy. I don't know what you thought of the Direct. Okay, okay. So apparently there is something on the top I've missed. And this is why I always like to check things on the guide. Not really, to be honest, but glad everyone wasn't as bad. Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed it. Like, I'm satisfied. Like I said, a bit pricey in some areas, but like I don't buy games too often now, anyways. So I should be fine. Right, didn't want that to happen. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot that. How am I supposed to... Oh, how am I supposed to know that? God's sake, man. Right, okay, we're making progress. But I don't buy brand new games too often, so, like, I'm fine with it, because, you know, I'll enjoy what I do play on the Switch, too, so it's good. But I did manage to get it pre-ordered, so we should be good. I don't like that sound. Oh, well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tomb Raider Chronicles, everyone! When's the release date? June 5th. So it's basically 2 months away. Oh, shit. Okay. None of that. None of that from you. So I've killed the guard. He has dropped nothing for me, though. Flipping laser fields. Yeah, June 5th. I am... The big game for release day from Nintendo is Mario Kart World. The new Mario Kart game. Which I'm excited for. It's a bit pricey at 75 quid, but it's not the particular game I'm looking out for specifically. If I can get it, then great, but the one I'm looking out for is the HD remaster of Bravely Default from the 3DS. I'm really looking forward to that one. Is there anything here? No.
Check it out, man. No regard for company security. Sleeping like a baby. Somebody could just glide in and slide that ID card out from under his nose. Somebody slinky, that is.
Or someone that can just walk. I mean, I could just shoot him. That's kind of what I'm in the mood to do. I'd say one of the biggest games that I'm looking forward to off the back of the Direct is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is coming out in July. That's going to be my big July game for sure. Now that was just fun. Master result, of course. Everyone knows when you just walk normally, no one can ever hear you. That's just the law of stealth. Don't matter if you've got, like, clanging metal boots or anything. Just walk. It'll be fine. No one will hear you. Video game logic is amazing sometimes. I explain why I sometimes scare the crap out of my mum and dad sometimes by just walking around the house. I didn't hear you coming. I'm like, I was just walking normally. What are you on about? Right, so I've disabled that. We have a lift button. We have a box. Boxes are fun. Oh, hello! That does not need the high security card. Bugger. Can I use you? Yes, I can. I have a lot of bullets. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Right. Okay, let me just save. No one walking from that side? No, there is not. Floor 16 of Von Croy Industries. Oh, what a shot! The fact I'm playing a Tomb Raider game in stealth. This is awesome.
Don't shoot.
Oh, shit.
Don't shoot.
Oh, God, can I... Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Can I...
Don't shoot.
Okay, that just doesn't work. So I need to be a bit more careful this time. Bye-bye. Okay, so... Let me... I'll save over you. Keeping multiple save slots in a Tomb Raider game does help as well. But, you know, for people that are Nintendo fans, I think a lot of them will be very happy with the game. I think the main thing, though, is just, you know, the price of things, which, you know, due to world climates, you can't really help. Is there another button? Do I still have the hammer? Well, the hammer's still going to come in handy, apparently. Was that literally the only point of going into this room? Apparently so. Onward we will run. And I don't trust myself, so I am... Yes, thank you, Lara. I'm going to save again. Right, so we have a door, and another door. But this door opens. Hello. Can I? No. I was gonna disguise myself.
Don't shoot.
I don't like witnesses. Did this one? Okay, we go. Hello. Access code disc. And that'll obviously be for the lab that I just came from. Moving on. And we'll move back. I've really liked the level variety in this game. Like, pretty much every single level has been very, very different. Which I've appreciated. I've liked that, you know, we've gone from traditional Tomb Raiding, like Tomb Raider 2, to very action-heavy. We've gone from, like, Young Lara, which is all, like, supernatural and puzzle solve-ish. And now, we've gone into futuristic stealth mission. Which I love. Let's see, so... Oh, it's not here that I need to use it. So do I use this? Did that achieve anything that I just did? I would appear not. Access code disc. Alright, I'm very confused now. Where the hell do I need to use this code disc? I need to switch off the power. So it's probably for something to do with that. I just need to figure out where to go. This door don't open. No, okay. Right, do these doors open? No. So there's clearly something I've missed. Was something on the 13th floor I was supposed to use? The thing that's messing me up is this button's still here. Right. Back to the guide. Let's see. High level access card, blah blah blah. Access code disk. Ah, okay, so I need to go down back to the 13th floor. Okie doke. Can never tell sometimes if what you need to do is actually on the same place or in like an earlier area. So some of the Tomb Raider games are a bit weird with the backtracking. So I need to use this on you. Not you. I don't need to use it on you, it's the other end. On you. Not looking at one in particular.
Okay, Twinkle Toes, tread carefully, because I'm picking up some weird signals from in that area.
How weird?
Weird enough to make Quasimodo look normal.
That weird? I'll see what I can find.
Well, that just wasn't fair. That just wasn't fair. I like how these scientists just see this random Spec Ops lady walking around. No one questions it. Like if it's the guards or anything, it's like, oh no, intruder. The scientists could not give a shit. Right, back we go. Right. Okie doke. So I need to go down this way. And what I will do...
Okay, Twinkle Toes, tread carefully.
Right. Thanks, Zip. Thanks, Zip. You're a big
How
help.
weird?
Weird enough
Just
to
there
make
for the
Quasimodo
money.
look normal.
That weird?
Hang on. I wonder if I just don't do anything for a bit. No, that's not what I want to do. I appear to have died. Ow! How did that hit me already? Ow. Ow. Oh, come on! God's sake. Right. Okay. Let's try that again. Random explosions. How the hell could I prepare for that? It was just a secret there. I don't need it. Cool. Right, I just need to get to the bottom and not die. I feel like there's some sort of pattern. I feel like there's some sort of pattern here. And I don't know. Okay, I just randomly caught on fire. That's fun. Right, okay. Oh, come on. Right, okay. Now I'm wondering what is the pattern. Because so far it just seems explosions at random. The other question is, where the hell are the explosions coming from? There's no grenades or anything. Oh, this is really weird. Does the guide say anything about this? Oh, okay, so... Oh, it gradually goes down. Okay, or it doesn't... Okay, right, I need to double check this. Right, okay. So it says here there's large explosions and small explosions. And to travel down the ladder, travel down the pole during the small explosions. Whatever the hell that means. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Lara! Oh, for God's sake. Observe the pattern. What pattern? It's just explosions. Happening for no reason. No reason. There are explosions happening for no reason. Why would someone add an explosive trap in their own building? Run, 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 run. Made it. Right, save. Save for the love of God. We made it! Yay! Progress. I don't even think I should be proud of myself for that. That was terrible.
Uh-oh. You're gonna have to play some fancy moves to get past this quarterback.
You got any suggestions? Anything to distract him?
I got a suggestion right here. Go find a different way out, because you don't want to know what happens when you make the Hulk mad.
Indispensable information as always.
That face ain't got armor on it, right? Well, that's how you're going to have to do it. You one hard-boiled lady. Now, you'll think of something.
What exactly am I hiring you for?
My extraordinary knowledge of security systems and my unsurpassed skill in cracking them. Not to mention my ineffably addictive personality, baby.
You're right. I won't mention it.
I like how Lara hired this guy, finds him very annoying, but it's just like, yeah, you're really the only one that can help me get through this. Okay. A cloth. What am I supposed to do with a cloth? Yo, DZ, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We are currently in VCI. The submarine? No! A giant, tech company in this case. I don't know why an archaeologist like Von Croy has a giant megalomaniacal tech company, but fair enough. How you doing, DZ? Hope you're having a good, good Thursday. Hope that you've been keeping well. Alright, let's see here. I think I just need to walk through here. Okay, thanks. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Okay, before I do anything, can I just shoot this guy in the face? I kind of want to just shoot this guy in the face and see what happens. Got him. That was very easy. Oh god, there's more! Never mind. That more is now also dead. You don't want to make the Hulk mad? Well, I just made the Hulk very dead. Okay. Cockroaches. Nice. So what's in here? Ah! Why? What the hell's this? Oh! Oh! I get it. So if I didn't want to just, like, brute force it, I could have... Oh. Right. Okay. If I don't want to brute force it, I could literally use this chloroform and knock them out. Ah. But yeah, cockroaches are disgusting, but also... Well, I brute forced it and I won, so... I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, if we're gonna be entirely honest. More bullets! How many bullets do I have? I'm gonna say, I don't know why anyone complains about not having the... Oh. Hello. Alright, use another health pack. Fine. Hello. Can't use anything in here. Oh no. Oh. He dropped something. I like how you can stealth kill one of them, and then the other one's just there anyway, so you gotta, like, kill someone anyways. Right, let me save again, because I have a feeling there's gonna be a trap. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't deserve this one. Yeah, that's fair. Right. That one's not GG. Oh, come on!
Now, this ain't gonna be easy. This door operates on that pass you got, except it needs 2 inserted at the same time.
Meaning what, exactly?
Meaning, against your better judgment, try not to go killing that guy, because we need him, yeah?
Okay. Try not to kill him. Can I just knock him out?
Don't shoot.
Okay. Hostage. Classic. Also, we have an ad coming up in 2 minutes, guys. Look at him with his little stubby nub.
Sweet dreams.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Right, okay, I'm going to just pop you on BRB. I'll be back in 3 minutes after the ad break is done. You won't miss any gameplay. I'll just be doing some self-care and stuff myself, probably stretching out of this chair and all that. But yeah, we'll be back in about 3 minutes, so use that time for yourselves as well, and we shall be right back. Right, welcome on back, everyone. Welcome on back. Hope we're all doing well. Just give me a sec, by the way. I am just going to double check the mic and everything on stream, because I know sometimes it likes to act up, so I just want to make sure that it's not doing that. And we're all still good. Bear with me one sec. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yep, still sounds clear. Brilliant. Cool. Right, well, welcome back, everyone. We will continue on with the game for today. I think at the rate we're going, we're probably going to get the 13th floor done. And then Tuesday's stream might be finishing the game where we'll be doing the last 2 levels of VCI, and which will be the last 2 levels of the game. So we will see what things are like as we go on. So let's have a look. Oh, hello. That door opened. Right, okay, that's still shooting beams, so I don't want to do that yet. Oh. Alright, it's off. These fixed camera angles in modern controls are not good. I'm sorry, it was on a time limit? What are you on about? Lara did just drop a beat, yeah. Right, so I don't just need to do this, I need to do this fast. Oh, for God's sake, Lara. Got it. Oh, never mind. No, we're actually starting the second level here. So what's this level called? This is Escape with the Iris. So for those of you that haven't been keeping up with the Tomb Raider The Last Revelation playthrough, the Iris is the item that Lara was after with Werner von Croy in the tutorial level when Lara was very young. So it looks like Lara is actually trying to steal this back from Werner. In this. I don't know why, other than the reason is she's just a treasure hunter, and at this point in time, she really doesn't like Werner von Croy. Which, to be honest, both very valid reasons.
Before I tell you what your punishment is, I just want to say that there's no point in arguing, because I ain't gonna be listening. Take all your metal items, yes, guns is metal, and put them in the tray, now.
So you're telling me to disarm my...
Disarm yourself? I can't use my gun? Okay. Oh. Also, I like that. 26th of May, 1999. That's when this takes place.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad tidings, but the stairs are out unless you bulletproof. You ain't bulletproof, are you?
What about the lifts?
Well, the lift is going down, and normally, when trying to escape somewhere, ain't it clever to head in the direction of the exit? Like the roof?
Right. That'd be clever, like making me ditch my guns.
Ouch. Yeah, maybe you better start looking for some weapons. Hey, don't sweat, girl. The man will save you.
Hasn't happened yet.
Right. We'll search through some offices and try and find some guns. There is a skull there. I've got chloroform. I seem to have a lot of chloroform. No rag to use it. Where did my cloth go? Oh. I still had a cloth. Why'd you make me get rid of it? Because it's not here. Okay, let's search another room. Down here. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Oh. Balls. Right. Okay. I'm going to need to be very quiet. If I can find a cloth, and quid's in. Because then I can chloroform this dude. Ask and thou shalt receive. Combine. Sweet. I will have a little search around everywhere first. Make sure I'm not missing anything. That door is locked. Huzzah. Oh my god, she just snapped his neck. What did you need the chloroform for? What? I'm very confused on why we needed the chloroform if she was just going to snap his neck. Right, okay, I'm going to save. Oh, hello. I don't like the sound of slow-moving footsteps. It makes me very nervous. Also, these fixed camera angles in modern controls are actually the pits. They're terrible. Oh, more chloroform. I could very much do with that. I do like having chloroform. Right, let's get that ready. What is in here? There is a drawer. Oh. Why are you making modern controls so hard in fixed camera angles? High security keycard. Oh, these fixed camera angles. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go down back here, I think. I believe there was a key card. Oh. Restroom access card. 8526. Sweet. I'm supposed to escape through the loos. Please tell me I'm not going to walk in on anyone doing the morning dump. Or in this case, evening. Nope. Oh, these fixed camera angles. See, if I was doing it in tank controls, like, you know, the original game, that'd be fine. I am, however, not doing that. It is becoming quite the annoyance. Okay, okay. And over here. Right. So that looks like it's crumbling. I need to break that. I need a gun. So I've got chloroforms, the iris headset.
No.
Right. Nope, not there. I need to go this way. Is there a way I can turn off the detectors? Let me just sit. Ah! I see. Lasers. And nowhere to see them. Very crafty. Which about the OG or the remake Tomb Raiders? I think it really depends, to be honest. Right, I see. Okay, that's why I can't do that. I was just curious, to be honest. It really depends, because they both have their own unique vibes. It really depends on what your preference is, to be honest. Right, so... Okay. Like, I love the originals. I do like the reboots and the Legend Anniversary Underworld trilogy. But again, like I say, it's very dependent on what you like in terms of your gameplay style. There's a lot of non-linearity in Tomb Raider and a lot of head-scratching with puzzles, which I know isn't everyone's cup of tea. Right. Of course, it's the men's that's in more disrepair. Do I need to... Yes! There it is. Thought it was something like that. Right. But yeah, they have their own individual vibes, really, Abdullah. They're not really one of the same thing. Needed a remake to fix all the bugs, at least, and new generation gamers need to play Tomb Raider as a rite of passage. I wouldn't necessarily say they need to play it as a rite of passage, just because not everyone likes this kind of game. I think that's probably a bit close-minded to think that way, to be honest. And yeah, Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, like its biggest problem that it was released before it was finished because there was a big pressure for, you know, the release dates to coincide with the Tomb Raider Cradle of Life movie. Right. So I'm not going to go that way. I need to go... like this. But yeah, all the bugs in that to be fixed, that I can agree with. It definitely needed a lot of the fixing of its bugs and everything like that. Like, it's always a game, like, the Tomb Raider series, like the classic ones, they're always ones that I'd recommend people try, but I wouldn't say they're, like, a rite of passage or anything like that. There's not many games I would see as a rite of passage, really. Because the thing is, if I was ever to recommend, like, a rite of passage game, it would really depend on the genre that people like. Have you seen the AVGN? I have seen the AVGN Tomb Raider video. It was alright. I didn't mind it. Right, I wonder... thought so. That's a secret. Don't need that. Bingo. Right. So let me just save here. But I've seen the AVGN. I've seen a lot of the AVGN's videos. I like the classic ones are always my favorite ones. I know the more the years went on and everything like that. I still enjoy his videos, but they're not on the same level that they used to be. Which I think is inevitable if you've been doing a show that long. You know, eventually, you know, the ideas are going to run a little dry, and the quality's not necessarily going to be as good, or it's going to feel a bit, So your favourite's been so far? Of all the Tomb Raider games I've played, I would say my favourite was 1, followed behind by 2, and then I would probably put this in 3rd. I've really enjoyed Tomb Raider 5. But I know that's probably like an unpopular opinion, because I know not a lot of people are really into 5. I would say my least favourite's been 3, just because of the difficulty. I find a lot of the stuff you do in that game to be very hard. It's a very difficult game. Let me save. Can I just jump? Yes, I can. Jump over here. But there's something about all of them that I think is quite good. It's just there's some that I've preferred over others. I find the difficulty of 3 and the obtuseness in navigation in 4 to be a bit of a sticking point for me. But again, that's always up to interpretation. I liked the more combat focus in 2, but I know that hit scanning enemies can be a bit of an annoyance. I can't... do I need to do it from this side? Ah, here we go. Oh, right, okay. I thought that was a hatch there. Okay. This has achieved nothing. Oh, hello. Oh. I do have a chloroform soaked rag. But, you know, there's something about the entire Tomb Raider series that's been very good. Every game, while having the same general gameplay structure, has felt very unique, I will say. Which I have appreciated. I've liked the more Egyptian theming of 4 and the bigger emphasis on cutscenes. I've liked the variety in gameplay styles in 5. I think Tomb Raider 3 has some of the best looking levels. I think Tomb Raider 1 has some of the best designed levels and the best atmosphere. And... shit. And Tomb Raider 2 just has some of the best combat and stuff. I really like the combat and stuff in Tomb Raider 2. Really, really good. But I'm gonna say, do you have much experience with Tomb Raider, Piggy? Out of curiosity, or is that just, you know, something you've been curious about? And, like, you've been looking to get into the series? I should go back to them at some point. I played the first as a kid and never got far. You can never beat fighting a dragon on... Yes, that is true. Oh boy.
Lara, you there? Lara! Lara!
Okay, let me just heal.
You ain't dead, is you?
Two of the
Come on,
reboots,
girl,
which I enjoy.
answer me.
Yeah, like you might like the classics, but you know, you just be aware that compared to the reboots, it's going to be a very different experience.
Too tough for a little fall like that.
I'm on the ground floor, aren't I?
Bing, ground floor. Depart here for gun-toting refrigerator men and long walk back upstairs. Yeah, sorry, girl, you got it. But hell, you in one piece, ain't you?
Never felt better.
Right, back upstairs we go then, I guess. Yeah, some of the levels in Tomb Raider 2 were quite difficult, I would say, but overall, like, the levels in general I really like. Like, the Venice levels are probably some of my favourites in Tomb Raider. But there's like 3 or 4 levels from Tomb Raider 1 that I just really, really love. And hold a special place in my heart. Right, let me just... Okay. So, okay, right, I got it. Bingo. And then climb up here. Nope. Nope, I missed... Oh, God, I was supposed to grab that. Oh, no. I don't like that. Oh, God, I need to do all this again.
Close the doors. Close the doors quickly. Close the doors quickly. Lara,
There we go.
you there? Lara,
I'm gonna have to do that all over again.
you broke? You ain't dead, is you? Come on, girl, answer me.
Gonna be sore in the morning.
I knew you was too tough for a little fall like that.
I'm on the ground floor, aren't I?
Bing, ground floor. Depart here for gun-toting refrigerator men and long walk back upstairs. Yeah, sorry, girl, you got it. But hell, you in one piece, ain't you?
Never felt better.
Right, let's go through this again. Huzzah! There we go, and then I need to jump over here. Bingo. Over here. Right, now, let me save. I don't have to go through that again. I do like that, like, each iteration of the Tomb Raider series does have a very different vibe and feel. Ah, too early. Like, very, very different vibe and feeling I quite like. Like, the open-world sandboxy areas of the reboot trilogy. I do like the linear levels and the combat in... the Legend Anniversary and Underworld Trilogy. Jesus. That's not good. The way they remastered the Tomb Raider games was right, but the way they remastered Ty the Tasmanian Danganronpa 3 was wrong. Why do you ask? I didn't ask, but go ahead. I would assume they didn't really put much effort into it. Oh! Tightrope walking. Nice. I was wondering when this was going to come back, so we've only used it like once or twice. And it's never been used again. Okay, careful. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh, chloroform. I don't know why they have this in an elevator shaft, but I will never look chloroform in... I will never look a gift horse of chloroform in the mouth. Okay, I am going to save on that one. Combine that with a cloth. Oh, what? I don't want to do that. Can I get my gun back? I want my gun back. Just drink some soda. Great idea, DZ. Great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I realised where I screwed that up there. I needed to walk. Okay. Because Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 1 was on disc and digital on PS4 and Switch, and Tyler Tasmanian 2 was only digital on PS4, but on Switch they got the physical version, and the Tyler Tasmanian Tiger HD was only on Steam. Hang on, right. It was on disc and digital. It was only digital. They got the physical version. HD3 was only on Steam. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. To be honest, with something like that, I can understand why developers do that, because if not much sells with Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 1, and it's not showing a lot of dividends, then they probably wouldn't go through the process of having to, you know, getting physical and everything made. Because, you know, it's production costs and everything like that. So I can understand. I don't agree with it, but I can understand. And of the 3 games, Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 1 was by far the most popular of the games. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why am I being sniped? Oh, God. I was gonna say, I don't even think Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 3 ever came to the UK. I don't think we ever got it. Like, in any form back in the day. So that'd be the first time I'd be playing Tasmanian Tiger 3 if I ever played it. I own the original on the original Xbox. Okay, so... So where am I? Oh. What did that do? Oh shit! So... Right. So I've opened up something down there, I think. Yeah, about to say sod that. Oh, yeah, I opened the door. Cool. Run. Cool idea and concept, trying to run away from them through the sniper's view. Annoying in execution, because trying to navigate... But why ever would you do that? Fine. Hi, mate. You mind just shooting this out? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Big help, pal. Big help. It's a good thing I kept this guy alive. He's paid dividends for me.
You're doing good, girl. But just you hold there a minute. I'm checking for something.
Zip, they're coming through the door with welding torches.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, with welding torches?
Top corners of the room. Motion trackers. Fast movement triggers them. So take it easy. Well, what are you waiting for?
Fast movement triggers them. Thank you for the Lara secret, Aaron. I appreciate it. Swinging Sniper Elite, the inside gaming guys that made the funny WWE gameplay that I posted on your Discord, also made a super funny video. I don't actually know anything about Sniper Elite 3. I know absolutely nothing about it. Yes, a sofa. So secret. I know. Oh, shit. Really shouldn't. Oh, God. I played it. It's fun. Oh, Sniper Elite 3. Yeah, I've heard good things. Oh. Oh. Some of them are laced with bombs. Great. Sniper Elite 3 specifically. When it comes to Sniper Elite 3, always aim low. That's the only thing I've heard about Sniper Elite 3. Literally the only thing I've heard. Thank you. I do find it weird that there's like some parts of this game where they actively need you to get hit. Always found that a bit weird.
You're doing good, girl.
You're doing good, girl.
I'm checking for something.
Zip, they're coming through the door with welding torches.
Yeah, just... Gotcha. Top corners of the room. Motion trackers. Fast movement triggers them. So take it easy. Well, what are you waiting for?
One day if my backlog ever opens up, I might try out Sniper Elite. For now, I think I'm fine. Let's say, if it's a game I've never played, the likelihood is that will be my answer, where it's just like, sounds cool, I will get to it eventually. Okay, while I'm at it, let me just save here. Right, I need a disc. Cool. Don't know what this is. I'm just gonna open boxes at random. Nope, not that one. How about this one? Seems legit. Nope, not that one. I'm sure there is actually a way to do that. Hang on, actually. Let me just check. Do any of these doors open? No, no they don't. Okay. Oh, shit. Right, I am confused. Let me try this one. I got a disc. I got a disc of some description. I'm going to open all the other boxes. Nope. Because I'm legitimately very curious. Do any of these house anything that I can use? Any of them? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably no. If we're going to be honest, the answer is probably no. Okay. Have a disc. Teleporter disc. Excuse me? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is very cool, I'll be honest. I don't... Why? How? A teleporter. Cool. How the hell do I get out of here? Okay. So I've teleported to this room. None of these doors are opening, pal. None of them are... Oh. Oops. Far be it from me to think it would just be as simple as going through
Now,
the
you want to get yourself
door.
in a position where you can see the keypad. Because once every 3 or 4 cycles, Mr. Mobile Refrigerator there is going to type in the code.
You don't say.
1672.
I is just full of vital information.
You're full of something.
Without me, lady, you'd be just some has-been hanging by your cuticles over a spike pit in some armpit backwater country.
Sounds preferable.
That code was 1672. Easy. Oh, why? That's the thing, I'm supposed to be stealthing, but he turns around too quick. How am I supposed to do the thing the game wants me to do? Well, now here. Alright, fair enough. Let's just leave. Bye. Up we go. Bloody hell. We're actually near the end of stream, so I'll need to... a little... and alley up. Oh, sweet. Got my gun back. Seriously? All of that just to get my gun back? Bloody hell. Yes, it would be nice if you actually equipped it, Lara. Thank you. Now I can hear myself think. So what did this button do again? Let's see here. I can't go back the way I came. So I think I'm supposed... So I think I'm supposed to go this way? And just literally go back the way I came? Is that it? I'm legitimately curious now. I'm gonna save again, as one does. Oh. Oh yeah, because we deactivate. Oh. Yeah, no, we did deactivate it. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, okay, that's still there. Good. Good. I needed to confirm that, just so I could be better safe than sorry. Good thing is I should be able to go through here double time now. Oh, okay, can't go this way. I feel like I'm not supposed to go this way. So, I take it I need to just go back the way I came? No. Yeah, so those are all the way there, so I can't even go this way. Oh. Very bizarre. Right. Curious. I don't know why fire extinguishers explode when I shoot them. Oh!
Permission to enter, sir. I have important news on the situation regarding the intruder. And? It seems she's managed to evade my men and remove the iris, sir.
Incompetence? Where is this intruder now? Or have you mislaid her once more?
Last visual contact in the lobby, sir.
Last visual contact? So you have lost her again. Find her! Find her now! All exits are blocked. There is no need for these histrionics. Do we have identification yet?
Only visual, sir.
No need. I know who the intruder is. Lara Croft. Ah, your past once more comes back to haunt you, Werner. Foolish boy. No matter. She will not escape. Place the building under full alert.
Alright. So we're on the final level of Tomb Raider Chronicles with Red Alert. I'm not going to actually have time to do this level today, unfortunately. So I think I will save it here. And then what we'll do for the next stream, for the next Tomb Raider stream on Tuesday, we'll finish Red Alert and do the setup and then start Angel of Darkness. I think that's what we'll do. And when I actually get the VOD, I'll separate it out. I think that's probably the play there. Right, in that case then, I've saved, so I think that will be me for today. I think we've left off at a good point there, I would say. I'll just sleep mode it. Sweet. And go over here. Right. Okay, and let me get... There we go. There we go. Right, well, thank you everyone for being here today. For anyone that has chatted or that's lurked, thank you all for being here. We are very, very near the end of Tomb Raider Chronicles. The next stream we do of it on Tuesday we will get the game fully finished. So very excited for that. And then we will also be starting Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, which is going to be a whole experience in and of itself. Very excited for that. Also, Richie, thank you very much for the 3-stream streak. Chronic Threes. Or Chronic Eyes. Is that Chronic Threes? Have you just typed Chronic Threes? That should be fun. Yeah. Oh, Chronic Ills. Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were typing the Roman numeral for 3, and I was getting very confused. Chronicles. Got it. Thank you. So yeah, the next stream of Tomb Raider Chronicles and then Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness will be Thursday. Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday next week. That will be Chronicles and Angel of Darkness. That's what we'll do there. What I will do is, after I sign off stream, I will get work setting up the scene for Tomb Raider: Angel of Darkness, so that I'm not like doing it in the middle of stream. It'll just be a quick transition to there. I think that's what we'll do there. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for being here. I have greatly appreciated the time, and anyone wanting to spend any of it with me. You know, time is precious, and the fact that you want to spend any time in the week with me, of all people, I am greatly appreciative of that, humbled by that, so thank you very much for your time. In terms of the thank yous for the stream today, just to reiterate, thank you to Richie for the 3-stream streak, and a thank you to Erin for the 80-stream streak. Thank you to both of you, always greatly appreciated. Yeah, in terms of a rundown of the stream schedule, you'll have seen it while the stream was going on. It was above the game capture. But the next stream will be this Sunday. I'll be continuing my attempt of going through Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer Deathless. We're halfway through the worlds in Autumn Plain, so we're about halfway through the game. Depending on how things go, we possibly could finish the game on Sunday, in which case we can move directly on to Spyro Year of the Dragon for the stream after that. So that should be very, very fun. Tomb Raider Chronicles and then the start of Angel of Darkness will be next Tuesday, and next Thursday will be Angel of Darkness. Just to keep you updated with things, for anyone that isn't already subscribed to the VOD channel on YouTube, for some of the past streams of what I've done this year, I've kept it to VODs from this year going forward. But I've just uploaded another one of the VODs, which was the stream for Micromaniacs. So for anyone that missed the Micromaniacs stream and you want to see me dicking around with the single player on that, the stream is up for that. As well as that, there is also the Incredible Crisis stream there as well. What I'll do is I'll go through getting the timestamps and everything sorted out for the next stream in a few days, and then add that up, which will be the Silent Bomber stream, and then I'll be adding in the Roscoe McQueen stream. And then it should just be a matter of doing Tomb Raider and Spyro Deathless there. So yeah, if you want to keep up with some past VODs, or like say you've been keeping up with some of the streams but you've missed parts, all of the VODs will be going there. I'm not backing any of them up to YouTube anymore, any of them up in Twitch anymore because of the recent time limits on things. Also, thank you so much for being here, Piggy, and thank you, Andy Sloan, as well. Thank you very much. Thank you for all being here. So there's that there. To just keep you updated as well with the games that we're playing, I am reiterating this with every stream because I know that some people aren't always here for every stream. Once Spyro Deathless is done, I will be continuing my playthrough for Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Sega Saturn. I do have the latest VOD saved somewhere for Panzer Dragoon Saga, so I can catch up with where I was in the story, re-familiarise myself with what's going on, and then just go back into the game. I'm going to keep that as a little Sunday thing. After Tomb Raider is done, my plan is as soon as I've done Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, I'm going to take just a week away from streams, the weekdays and weekend, just to refresh, because I'll have been doing 3 games on the trot there. I'll have been going through Spyro Deathless. I kind of want to just refresh a bit and make sure that I'm not just pounding at it every now and then. So as soon as Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness is done, and then the Spyro Deathless for that stream, I'll continue with the streams for that week, and then if I'd finish it on a Tuesday stream, the Thursday stream and Sunday stream will both be Spyro Deathless. I'll as soon as that week is out, that full week, then I will take a week off, refresh myself, come back, and then for the weekday streams we will be doing Final Fantasy VI. Micromaniacs, is that again about the anime? It's not about the Animaniacs, no, Abdullah. Not about the Animaniacs at all. But yeah, that's the plan. Final Fantasy VI, after I've taken the break from finishing the Tomb Raider series, we'll be doing that. When Spyro Deathless is finished, we will be getting continuing with Panzer Dragoon Saga, doing that. And then after Panzer Dragoon Saga's done, I'm not too sure. I don't know whether to just keep the current game we're playing as like a 3-stream-a-week thing, or cycle in one of the other games I was planning on doing as the weekend game. I'm thinking about that, I'm considering that, or I might just pop in like the odd thing here and there for the weekend. I'm mulling that over. For something like Final Fantasy VI, I might do the 3-stream-a-week on that. And go from there, and then we can just vary it depending on what we're playing. But that's the general idea. That's what's going on. Aside from that, there's nothing really else I need to add. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the time back and get to work on setting up the scene and all that for Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness and getting all that in place. So what I will do is, I'm not going to raid out because I've just had a look, and I think the main person I was going to raid is finishing up. Yeah, he's already finished up. And then the other people that I was thinking of raiding, they're playing games I don't want spoilers for, so there is actually not anyone in my following list that I feel comfortable raiding for today. So I will leave it there for me. I will get to work on making the scene for Angel of Darkness, and then we can just have a very nice transition as soon as Chronicles is done. But yeah, just to reiterate, 6 PM BST on Sunday. That will be the continuation of Spyro 2 Deathless. So I will see you there if you are there. But aside from that, I will sign off for the stream today. Thank you everyone for being here. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday, your Friday, and your Saturday. And I will see you around on Sunday, hopefully. But until then, much love and take care. Have a good one, guys. Bye.